Hi everyone, today I am going to tell you a beautiful short story about Bhrigu Rishi and why he cursed Agni. That I am going to tell you, and also the birth of Chyavana Rishi. So let me begin. Bhrigu Rishi was the Manasa putra of Lord Brahma, and he was also one among the Sapta Rishis, not was, is. Anyways, he was married to a beautiful girl, Paulama, and he loved his wife very much. One day he was away from his cottage for his ablution, performing ablutions. That time a Rakshasa named Paulama, he came to his hermitage. There Paulama was all alone, and this Rakshasa Paulama was very lustful. And once Paulama was, it was promised that Paulama would marry to Paulama. So, thinking that past incident, this Rakshasa thought that this girl belonged to me. She is my wife. Why did she come to Rishi Bhrigu's hermitage? So thus he wanted to abduct her. But before abducting, he immediately asked the sacrificial fire Agni, ki, "Oh Agni, tell me, it was promised to me that Paulama would marry me, but why she is with Bhrigu Rishi, and why did she marry to Bhrigu Rishi?" Then Agni was in a dilemma. He didn't like to tell lie, as telling lie is also a very sinful act, and he also knew the wrath of Bhrigu Rishi. So, however, he told him the truth that yes, it was promised that Paulama would marry you, but rightfully she was married to Bhrigu Rishi, so now she belonged to him only. As Agni Dev said this, but this lustful Paulama didn't listen anything, and he abducted Paulama, taking the form of a boar. So on the way, while he was going, that time Paulama was pregnant, and the child in her womb with the radiance like a sun, means with the very powerful radiance, the sun came out from her mother's, from his mother's womb, because he didn't like this sinful act of this Rakshasa. So he dropped down from he himself only found out the way from his mother's womb and dropped down. Then the Rakshasa, just out of, he was terrified, and he tried to flee away. He dropped Paulama there, and he tried to flee away, not to be burnt by the radiance of this newborn baby. He ran away. Now, Paulama cried there bitterly, and looking at her pitiful condition, Brahma came to her and consoled her. And even Brahma, after consoling her, by that time Paulama already shed so much tear that it formed a river, and Brahma named that river as Badhusara. However, now Paulama came back to the hermitage, and when Bhrigu Rishi came back from his ablution, he got angry looking at the condition of his wife, and looking at the newborn child. Then he asked, and Paulama described everything, even how Agni had given the witness, that also she said. Now, hearing Agni's, hearing her words, Bhrigu Rishi was extremely angry. He became so angry that immediately he cursed the, "O Agni, why did you give the means why did you agree with the words of this Rakshasa Paulama? And because of that, I curse you that hereafter, and from this day onwards, you will consume everything indiscriminately, thinking pure or impure. As I cursed him, Agni became extremely sorry, and he said he also got very angry, and he immediately said, Ki, O Rishi, without knowing why did you curse me? I didn't like to lie. I told the truth. And that is why the reward of my good act should not be like this. You should not curse me, because whatever I said, I told him the truth. And you should remember that I have also immense power. And O Rishi, you remember that I am the mouthpiece of the Devas and Pitris. Whatever food the Pitris and the Devas are getting, that is through me only. I am the medium. Because whatever is offering in the sacrificial fire or rituals, that goes through me to the Devas and Pitris. So I am their mouthpiece. You should not have cursed me like this. As he said this, and he said, he just warned him that the consequence would not be good. Thus Agni, out of anger, stopped his function. And there was all the Devas and Pitris, they were worried without getting any food, and looking at the action of Agni. Now they came to Lord Brahma and requested him to do something and to resolve this problem. Now Lord Brahma came to Agni Dev and explained ki, O Agni Dev, do not worry for the cause of Bhrigu Rishi, and you start working, start doing your duties, and nothing can be become impure for you. With your touch, everything will become pure, like sun. The way the sun makes everything pure, and for sun there is no pure and impure. Like that only, whatever you will touch, everything will become pure. Go and start your duties. And Agni Dev was consoled, he understood, and he started doing his duty, because he was the medium through which the Pitris and Devas received their food. Anyways, this is the example of the sanctity of dharma and the words that are exactly about the truthfulness. Anyways, thank you so much. Once again, I will tell you some other story some other day. Thank you.